What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome to the second installment of the bonus roundup thing. So before I get to the next bonus levels, there's really something that I don't think a lot of people know about. And it goes with your total score at the end of a world. What happens if you get a specific number? Now, I went through World 1 again and got 100 in every level except for the first one. I got 77 in the first world. So what happens if you get trip 7s? You get 7 extra 1-ups. Kinda cool that Nintendo thought, well, if you have good luck, you'll get 7 extra lives. So, kinda cool. Triple 7s get you 7 extra lives. Back to your scheduled programming. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Yoshi's Island. Getting into more bonus levels. Time for the ones in World 2. I think we'll start with the second secret here to begin with. Because, something funny about these two levels. Secret 2 is kind of really long. Extra 2 is really short. So we'll go with the long one, get it out of the way first. So, Mystery of the Castle? I'm wondering why that was a question. Maybe it's because there isn't exactly a secret in here. There are a lot of secrets in here, but maybe it's just mistranslated English. Which, by the way, I forgot to mention, during the ending credits, at the very end of the game, you know how it says in the Super Nintendo version, the babies are going to meet the parents? It really was supposed to be meet their parents. I actually said it right the first time, because in the Game Boy Advance version, it was fixed. It actually said it's time for them to meet their parents. So I thought that was kind of funny that I unintentionally said it correctly when that's how it was supposed to be. Now, this level in particular does have a lot of secrets, but they're not, like, crucial secrets. Some of them are, like, for completionists and 100% sake. There are some secrets like that, but mostly it's just like star bubbles. And if you ever wanted to know how to totally destroy the AI of the baseball boys, that's how you do it. You just lick the eggs out of the sky and they can't do anything to you. Plus you get free eggs. Alright, so the only reason this level is kinda hard is because there is a lot to miss, there's a lot of secrets to miss, and there's a lot of insta-death spikes everywhere. I mean, even like the blue ones. It's really easy to die in this level, but it's not that hard if you follow me. So, like, it's a hard level, but it doesn't have to be that hard. You just pay attention to what you're doing. Like, already in these couple rooms, there's already been insta-death floors. Like, entire floors filled with insta-death stuff. Like, in this case, it's lava. In the original room, there was lava, and in this room, there's also spikes. So, there's a lot of stuff that can kill you. A lot of stuff that causes you to fall into these unfortunate pits. But if you just take it slow, make sure of your surroundings, make sure everything's, all well and good, you should be fine. I think this is the first time the toadies actually come after you. In the other levels, they just sit there and wait for you to screw up, and then they come after Baby Mario. This time, they just come directly at you, saying, yeah, we know you beat the game, but we still want that baby. And those little ghost guys, that little skullhead dude, I have no idea where he comes from. Like, I don't think he shows up at any other level. I'll probably have to do my research after this episode. But he just shows up, and that could have been easily avoided. Seems to be an ongoing theme of this LP, at least the end of it. But he doesn't really do anything. He just, like, slowly comes towards you. He's almost like a toady. Secret? Nope. The main thing you want to do in this level is check corners. That's one of the main places where secrets are. Speaking of secrets, how do you get up there? I know there's a couple of guys who would just love to help you out. Whether they want to or not. So don't forget these. You have to come up here to get 100%. And that was actually a comparison I heard recently, and just happened to be Chugga Conroy who said it, when he was doing Kirby's Epic Yarn. And he compared it to Yoshi's Island. And I 100% agree. In the fact that he said the game can be really hard if you're a completionist. If you're not, you're just flying right through it. You don't have to do anything. But for completionists, yes. Easy games become, like, they become so hard later on if you're a completionist. But if you're just a leisure player, just play right through it. You don't even have to worry about half of this. Like, this level would probably already be done if I wasn't getting all this extra stuff. Sorry about that, just had to check something. There are actually a bunch of coins up here in the hidden ceiling, and that's kind of clever game design in the coins to the right. Like, you can only go that far to the left, where I just fell down that pit. But if you keep following the coins all the way to the right, it actually leads you to an easily missed secret. So, very, very good on the game design standpoint. Here's where it gets crazy. Not like crazy as in a big shark's gonna show up. Crazy as in, if you go to one section of this level, you will miss half the secrets, or one of the bigger secrets. You're gonna want to do this first. Go up and around, all the way up here. Do not go in that gate yet, you will be locked out and you will miss this. There is a flower up here that you do not want to miss. It was kind of disheartening when I went through this level the first time just to practice, and I missed this one up. Right there is actually another... Oops. Is that... Oops. Well, it looks like I won't be getting it. Looks like I'm only getting the flower from here. But here's a flower up there. Down there is a 1-up. I don't really need it. I think I have close to 350. I'm actually wondering, will the Koopas respawn, or did I kill them? Yep, Koopas are dead. Alright, still won't worry about them. It's kind of cool that I have the gate still open. Alright. Now, down below there are a lot of bandits, and you can actually skip right to the end if you want to. If not, you're going to be here for about another 5 minutes, I think. That's how long this level can be for completionist's sake. So right now I'm just going to show you what's over here on the side. A lot of insta-death spikes, the insta-kill crystals, and all of that just to show you that this was what was on the other side of the gate I told you not to go through. These platforms here. Kind of the shortened platforms that you need to go on. Just step on them, come up here, and then just ride the platform. And that right there, that door, that's where the other half of the treasures are. So, time to go key hunting. Oh! Thank you. Alright, nothing in that corner. I'm actually curious to see if there's any secrets I've missed so far, because I've tried my best to find all the secrets in the game that I knew about, but chances are there's a lot that I still knew nothing about. And I want those, because those are both red coins. Riveting eggs. Yep, there we go. And down there's the end of the level. Don't want to go there yet, because there's the key. How do you get there? Well, you get to use an enemy that we got introduced to in World 5, I think. It was when we fought Sluggy. He died of a broken heart. But this guy, the guy who can walk on insta-death stuff. So as soon as you jump on his head, you have full reign over his thoughts. Go forward for me. You will make it so I won't die, you jelly monster. Down we go. And if you ever wanted to know how to get off of him, press down. I actually couldn't figure out... It was kind of funny, because practicing through it, I couldn't figure out how to get off of him. And that sounds so wrong, but oh so right. Because we don't know what gender Yoshi is. Is he a guy? Is he a girl? I don't know. This is getting into weird territory. So, we'll just leave it. I guess that's what happens when I've got nothing to talk about, and I'm just backtracking. So now that we have the key, they leave this specifically for you so that you can get back up here. And here's the long run part of the level. These things. I really didn't want to have to use these things again. They're just so useless. I mean, in this part of the level, yeah, they're useful. But the one other level that we had to use them... I showed you I didn't have to use them at all. By the way, go watch that episode. But here, you just... It's so boring. There we go. Oh, no, now I gotta wait. I actually found out that when you jump off of it, that's when it starts going in the separate direction. So I easily could have just jumped up, fell back down on it, would have kept going the way I wanted to. But that would have meant death. It is very lucky that you can essentially eat these, so you won't have to deal with, like, having to ride it all the way to your destination. That would be annoying. And I think I screwed it up. Yeah, I screwed it up. This is embarrassing. Maybe it's because I don't like these. Have you ever noticed that when you're playing a game, something that comes off as annoying to other people, you find that if you're enjoying the game, it kind of becomes a lot easier to control? Like these. I don't like them, but I know how they work, because I love this game so much. Maybe that's just me. So here is probably one of the cooler parts of the level. I can't believe I'm saying this in such a drag of a level. I don't trust my luck. Save state. So this is a timed puzzle. Just run and jump. Run, jump. And as the timer ticks slowly, jump up. Oh, almost made it. Or almost didn't make it, excuse me. And there's nothing else here, and that's all you needed in this section. Apart from a few red coins, that was the only reason you needed to come to this section. It's because of a flower. And that was dumb. So I'll just take it. Wow. That would have been terrible. Having to go all that way and die. So, since that's all I need, all that's left is just to get to the end of the level. Honestly, this feels like a level that should have been included in the actual game because there's nothing, like, different that sets it apart. I mean, yeah, it's a giant scavenger hunt, and you have to deal with a bunch of insta-death stuff, but this seems like a castle that you would find in, like, World 6. Something to test your skills and all that you've learned throughout the game. Not like an extra level that you get for completionists. So, I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they thought, like, oh, this level's really hard. They won't even think of... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just fooling around with a bandit right here. He needs to die. Oh, and I got a 1-up for killing him. And I'm pretty low on stars because of my constant goofing. I had no idea that was there. I was just guessing. Oh, man. So I'm 1 star off, and I'm at the end of the level, and that guy cannot get away! Okay. That would have been the worst ever. Just coming all this way, and missing him, and I'm gonna see if I can get a star off this guy. But I need to do a very... I was about to say do a careful ricochet shot, but screw it. I'm just gonna use stars. Look at that, 99. Just use this item. I won't need it anymore. That would have been awful! Oh, I almost killed myself. Oh my god. Oh. Well, I didn't, so I won't even worry about it. So there. A very long extra level. If you're into scavenger hunts, this level's for you. And now we're gonna get to the fastest level in the game. Yes, extra number 2 is the fastest level in the game if done correctly. I just need to get mentally prepped because this level is very hard. It's one of those so short that you don't mind dying, but it takes forever to do. So I'm just going to sit back and have you watch. By the way, I'm also timing this. Down here is all the stars you'll need for the level. Better be quick. Be sure to jump on it from here or else you won't make it in time. Switches do respawn, by the way. Skip this first one and go straight to this one. Duck, and jump, and duck, and jump. Here's the final leg. Stay on the far right. That's an extended ledge. Be sure to wait, because there's a Kaizo wall. That's it. minute 7. And I got 100%. This is probably the biggest douchebag level I've ever seen. That was a cut down portion of my actual footage. It took me a half hour to beat that level perfectly. I kept either getting hit by the piranha plant, doing those small jumps, falling off the edge while doing those duck and jumps, finding out that that extended ledge was truly an extended ledge, and falling for that Kaizo trap right at the end. That asshole trap of having to wait for the switch to run out in order for you to take that last platform. Again, hardest level in the game so far. I haven't even gotten to the other bonus levels, but also the shortest. So you don't feel as bad if you die because it's so short. Oh, but anyway, 1,000 points in World 2. We'll never have to come back to this one. Alright, so we're moving on to World 3 and doing the secret and extra level from there. If I recall, this also has a really short but agonizing level. So next time on Yoshi's Island, we're doing the secrets for World 3.